Hi, my name is Sjorgen-Black, and I'm currently training in medicine at the University of Chicago Pritzker School of Medicine. And before that, I studied psychobiology at UCLA. I've been tutoring for about 10 years now, and honestly, it's one of the most consistently meaningful parts of the academic life I've had so far. For tutoring because I really enjoyed helping friends and classmates work through concepts that really felt confusing or intimidating. And over time, that really just turned into working with students across biology, chemistry, physics, math, AP classes, standardized testing, and other pre-med coursework. My approach to MCAT tutoring is very individualized. I don't think that most students need someone to sit and lecture at them for another hour. They do enough of that in their coursework. They really need someone who can help them figure out where they are at and where they are by breaking things down and then helping them really just build a plan that makes sense for how they learn and how they operate. And for some students, that really means rebuilding content foundations. And for others, it's more so learning how to methodically approach passages or manage their timing, or how to properly use the review practice questions more effectively, or just to handle the anxiety in and of itself. That is a huge part of the battle when it comes to these tests. And a lot of MCAT improvement just comes from identifying patterns within yourself and learning how to address that. I think my greatest strength as a tutor is that I'd like to think that I'm approachable, patient, and just pretty good at breaking down complicated topics into something that feels a bit more intuitive or more relating to either the content that you've already done and feel comfortable with, or just life in general. Making analogies, I think, helps you kind of understand that a lot of information is just being able to speak the language of it, and you can just apply logic that you would use in cooking, cleaning, anything. Any type of daily task that you do in solving these problems. And I never want students to feel embarrassed about what they don't know. We've all been there. Usually, the questions that students are the most nervous to ask is the questions that we need to talk through the most and parse through. Try to create a space where students feel more comfortable being honest about where they're at and what is confusing to them, because that's when tutoring is the most effective. It's only effective if you can have a two-way street communication. I also like to bring a lot of structure. MCAT can feel chaotic. There's so much content and there's so much advice out there. And I like helping students kind of cut through that noise and focus on what will actually be the plan that will move the needle for them. I think the key to success on the MCAT is intentional practice. It's not about doing every single resource that you could possibly do or studying every single hour of the day. It's about studying in a way that's honest, consistent, which is the most important thing in my opinion, and strategic. Someone who is strong with the MCAT, a strong MCAT studying student, would know how to review their mistakes deeply and understand why. The question was it a content gap? Did they misread the passage? Did you fall for a tempting answer? Did you rush? Or were you not focusing on the logic of the question? That kind of reflection and ability to kind of identify where you're making your mistakes is where the improvement happens. And the MCAT always rewards students who can stay calm, even when faced with something that they're not entirely familiar with, think flexibly, and apply the core concepts that you know in your classes in unfamiliar situations that you're not used to. I'm passionate about helping pre-med students because I know how much this exam can feel like it matters, and it does. For many students, the MCAT can feel like this huge hurdle, and I know how isolating the process can feel. And I really enjoy being someone who can kind of bring that structure, encouragement, and perspective to that process, just a sounding board, as well as someone who's going to help you actually get through the process in a more tangible way. At the end of the day, I love working with any student who just cares deeply about their goals. Helping them build confidence, improve their scores, and move closer to medicine is very, very meaningful to me because it's something that I had to do as well. And it's difficult to go through alone. And having someone there who knows has been through it is really helpful. And my goal isn't to just help make students perform well on the MCAT, but to help them feel more capable and just prepared for the road ahead.